both of them.
Oh God, you
and the 22.
Yeah, more. It's good to see my nigga Rhyno, man. What's good with it, man?
Yeah, nothing much. Bless.
Man, nigga, that's an overstatement.
Under.
Under, yeah.
Under.
Shout out Brandy podcast, man. This episode 199 up in here, man, with Rhyno, man, and Dez, man, from the MOR group, man, of royalty, man. What's good with y'all, man?
I'm good, man. You know what it is, man. Blessed, man.
What's good with my niggas, man? I ain't seen my niggas in a cool. You hear me?
Happy to be moving and grooving again.
Oh, God, bro. Oh, God. Man, it's good seeing you, though, Rhyno, man. Shit, I met you, what, 10 years ago?
Yeah, 10 years ago at Capital Distributor.
Yeah. Oh, God. Shit. Man, it was over 10 years ago.
I think it was.
Yeah, oh, God. It was over 10 years ago, nigga. But we connected, though. You know what I'm
11.
saying? Okay, yeah.
My oldest son was 10.
Okay.
And my oldest daughter was 10.
Yeah.
Right.
And now what they 21, they can drink
21
now.
about to be 22.
Come on, bro. This shit moving too quick. You
Got
hear
a
me?
granddaughter about to drop next month. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, grandpa in this thing.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate y'all pulling up on me, though, man. Dez, man, what's good with you, man?
Man, you know.
Yeah.
Everyday living, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God. I ain't seen my nigga in a minute, man. But, man, it's good seeing y'all, though, man. I appreciate y'all coming to the studio, man. Rhyno, man. You know what I'm saying? My nigga still at it, though. Ain't let nothing stop him. I love that about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted you to get on the pod, because shit, I seen you at the Fire Little Africa show, the first show in OKC. I ain't seen you in what, about 4 years, 3 years, because I had moved myself, and then then I came back. But when I seen you, I was like, damn, nigga, what happened to my nigga? And then you start telling me. I'm like, man, that's why I should have called instead of text your ass, because I text you about the Impala. And I was like, man, he must have sold the Impala, nigga. That's why he ain't text me back, nigga. But you was in the hospital.
I was in the hospital, man.
That's when I was like, man, I should have called my nigga. Nah, what's good, though, man?
Everything's good. You know what I'm saying? After being laid down for 6 months in the bed and in a recliner in the man cave, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, getting up hobbling is great. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You get up and go to work every day, get up and go to dialysis every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, about 4 hours. And then I still go to work after that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God. So did it humble you? Like, before we get into the story,
I was already humbled. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it was something that I was supposed to see that I wasn't seeing. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's what it did for me. You know what I'm saying? It just pushed me to keep on pushing through them walls, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God, and that you did. Nah, man, but where you from, though? Because I know you from the north, but what exactly is... Because niggas know Ron B is from the north, you know what I'm saying? Because Ron B could be in the middle of Crips, and niggas gonna know he from the north, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody know what it is.
Yeah,
Bounty Hunter's finest, you know what I'm saying? But
okay, nigga, so what part exactly are you from on the north? I
started off, before I even lived in the hood, first of all, I'm from Sandtown.
Okay.
Which is Southwest 2nd, over there by the fairgrounds, over there by the bottoms, you know, where JT and them grew up at. And but yeah, we moved to the Highlands, like my cousin, Man, Chicken, Precious, Deborah, all of them, you know what I'm saying? They had a house on 84th Street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was my first house in the hood. Like, you know, my mama had me young at 16, so but she worked, you know what I'm saying? My mom had been working since she was 14. So I was at their house when she was at work at KFC or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was my first, you know what I'm saying, living in the hood or whatever. Yeah. And then we moved out of the hood to the west side over here on 10th and Villa.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right up here. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I take that back. We moved over here on 16th in Rockwell.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? In Foxcroft. And I went to Apollo for a little while. I went to Kaiser and Apollo. Then I went to Taft. That's when the bang started. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I took a trip with my grandma to Cali to meet my grandpa. You know what I'm saying? I was about to disrespect him, but I ain't gonna do that. And, you know what I'm saying? He was in Watts. or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And he attorney. He a big attorney. He's still a big attorney. He's like 74 out there.
Right. You was telling me about that back in the day.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we in the hood though. This is when he first moved there before he got his success. You know what I'm saying? But we was really going to see my grandma's sister, my auntie.
Okay.
And, you know, my grandpa and my grandma had just split or whatever. And he went to California and created a whole new life. You know what I'm saying? He left my grandma, my mama, my uncle, and went and got another wife.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he a polygamist, you know what I'm saying? He with that. He with that, you know what I'm saying? So he had a wife and a girl, and they both having babies.
Okay, yeah.
So I got hella uncles and aunties that's way younger than me. I got one that's 1 year younger than me. You know? I got a 14-year-old uncle, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We in the hood. I forgot how long we was down there or whatever, but, you know what I'm saying? Watts ain't Oklahoma, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, nigga, that's that real banging.
So we was on...
What year was this?
Man, I was only 9, bro. Okay. So 89.
Oh, 89.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. And that's when the games do start to come to OKC too, though.
Yeah, but I was there. You know what I'm saying?
See, I didn't know you was actually in Watts.
Yeah, and I got turfed on in Watts when I turned 10. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I was quiet about mine at first, you know what I'm saying? Because when my grandma was saying, you know, I was beat up and bleeding and scratched, she like, what happened? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? We was fighting. But, yeah, I came back.
So did they ask you out there, or did you have to go to them?
I was out there beating up little niggas already, you know what I'm saying? So they like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, he ready,
You know what I'm saying? OG Red Dog, rest in peace.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got out there and I got them hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I came back, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really banging. I wasn't out there like that, but I was from the set, you know what I'm saying? And I started going to Taft. And you know, it's Loke City at Taft, you know what I'm saying? There's 6-0s everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And it's West Side Crips, East Side Crips, and then weirdly, you know what I'm saying, North Highland people was there too, you know what I'm saying? So
kind of sprinkled in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, you know what I'm saying, after we moved to 10th and Villa, and she was like, we moving back to the north. I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? We moved to a house over there on 80th, and I started going to Harding 7th and 8th grade, which Harding is just like Taft, you know what I'm saying? It's a melting pot, but it's all Lokes, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ain't no dogs unless you from the north side, you know what I'm saying? Right. So
was you getting along, or was you banging?
Nah, I was banging. You know what I'm saying? I was banging, but it wasn't even on no gangbang type stuff. It's just because I wasn't from where they was from. I wasn't from their side of town.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying?
So was you a hothead, or was you cool?
I was cool. I was quiet because I was a fat, short nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They wanted to test a lot, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't realize I got bricks for hands, you know what I'm saying? So after I knock about 5 of them out, you know what I'm saying? It's no more issues, you know what I'm saying? Everybody cool. And then I start finding out like some of the East Side Crips is my family on my daddy's side.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the Prince Hall niggas, you know what I'm saying, Lil Trixie and all them, that's my family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nick, all these niggas, that's my family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it wasn't no more issues. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what he from. Nigga, that's my family.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, I swear when we was at Taft, before I got to Harding, it was only 2 bloods. Like, me and Red. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was it. But Harding was a little bit more because it was everybody from the Highlands. You know what I'm saying? But it was always, every day, it was a fight. You know what I'm saying? It was a fight.
Like, and these is the days, nigga, like you had to really prove yourself, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just...
I had to prove myself a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you can't just walk around and say that this is a clique.
Oh, no.
Like, you actually had to prove yourself and say,
oh, yeah, we was
like,
a
where
clique,
you from,
but
and then you had to
individually, everybody individually was known. You know what I'm saying? At that time, my name was Lil Hunter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But we passed that name on to the homeboy Yak.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He from Hunters, too. So, it was me, JJ, Hurricane, everybody know him as Hurricane, James Kofa, African Blood, Lil D from 6-0, Rick Rock from 9-0, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like a mixture of other niggas, but they was younger than us. Yeah. So But that was everybody from the Highlands, you know what I'm saying? There was a few Lokes.
So the Highlands stayed together like that, though?
Yeah.
Like Crips and Blood?
We rolled together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up. We had our own clique. It was PPAs, Pimp Player Hustlers.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we all was always together, you know what I'm saying? If one nigga get into it, we all get into it. Charlie B get into it, that's my relative from IFG, the big homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he get into it, it's a problem, you know what I'm saying? So that middle school was just fighting, you know what I'm saying? Fighting.
Oh God.
Man, we get to John Marshall. Niggas is scared to go to John Marshall. We ready to go to John Marshall. You know what I'm saying? Like, we finally on our own turf. You know what I'm saying? The roles was reversed. It's dogs, overloaks, you know what I'm saying? And anything else.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? If you was one of the homies and you was a loke, you still one of the homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nigga, but John Marshall was scary to the motherfucker to go to back in the day.
John Marshall was scary to the motherfucker to go to. Niggas was getting stabbed, nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? The homies is niggas was bringing guns to art class and construction class. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll never forget, man, the homeboy Larry from Hoover. You know what I'm saying? We sitting in art class, and this some white boy, I don't know where he came from, but he's from 6'0". He was hard. He was hard. But I told him, I was like, hey, man, that's not the dude you wanted right there. Larry ain't got it all. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he was like, man, I ain't worried about that nigga, cuz. I'm like, first of all, you can't say nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you better chill. And Larry was like, you know what? Ryan B, don't even worry about it, cuz. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Man, Larry walked out of class and come back 4 minutes later, sit down next to the white boy, lift his shirt up, sawed off shotgun.
John Marshall.
I was like, hey, man, hey, Larry, you just got let back in school for bringing another gun. Right. Take that shit back outside. He like, nah, I'm about to bust him. I'm like, you can't bust him, bro. Like, you can't do that. Not here.
And that's why I didn't go to that motherfucker, though. I was like, nah, that's a little bit too much.
You had to be a different
Y'all
animal.
niggas is fighting after school every day and shit. And I'm like, nah, man, I'm on these hoes, man.
We didn't get on the hoes till later. You know what I'm saying? We was knocking niggas out. Bus drivers, principals. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't proud of that, but that's what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we thought was right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Right. Yeah, man, but how was it a nigga coming up in OKC, a nigga back in them days, though, like, a nigga, you in high school, right?
Right.
And you got the face-offs, and, man, it was just way more active in the streets. Seemed like that people was out more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people was
our age,
all
basically.
The time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We jumped off that porch early. You know what I'm saying? We started to jump off the porch. You know me?
Right.
Man, it was scary, you know what I'm saying? But you really can't be scared if you from the Highlands, you know what I'm saying? That shit gonna get exposed.
Quick.
And we eat niggas when they get exposed, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
did you stay on the north like your whole time after you?
I stayed on the
after
north
you graduated?
from 7th, permanently on the north from 7th grade on.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? 7th grade to grown, you know what I'm saying, to 18.
Right. But after high school, then what was it like?
High school, no.
After high school.
After high school,
yeah. Nigga, how was it like? When did you start to nigga get the money and to start to stack?
I started getting the money in middle school.
Oh, in middle school. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be a hustler from the hood. You know what I'm saying? My mama worked 2 jobs. She worked 6 a.m. to midnight.
Okay, so that's where the hustling mentality came from.
6 days a week. She was only off on Sunday.
Okay.
Grandma the same way. She lived with her patients 6 days a week. Only off on Sunday, 24 hours.
Right.
So, I got that, you know what I'm saying, from my mama. But, like, the first thing I really started with was dice. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All I needed was $1. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And dice was big back in the day on the north. Because my cousin would shoot from 9 a.m. nigga to damn near 4.
You know what I'm saying? It was a career.
4 in the morning.
But I was in middle school. So I had, at first it was just me and my little sister. You know what I'm saying? So all I needed was $1. You know what I'm saying? I win 10 or 15 niggas. We shooting quarters, 50 cents, $1. I win $15. After school, go get my little sister, take her to 7-Eleven, go get them bomb-ass 99-cent cheeseburgers and burritos.
Right.
She was a hot Cheeto fiend like most niggas.
Right.
Get her that, you know what I'm saying? Buy a 2-liter. But
y'all didn't have no stamps?
No, my mama worked. She made too much money. You know what I'm saying? She paid real rent. We wasn't never on none of that.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, she took pride in it.
It wasn't pride. That's just what she did. You know what I'm saying? Like she always had a job. She didn't think about stamp. I think the only time she got stamps is like from the age I was 1 to 2, and that's it.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So,
already. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But I was also a klepto. You know what I'm saying? So that $3, I win 10 or 15, but I only spent 3. I would go into 7-Eleven, buy a sandwich, a big bag of chips, and a 2-liter, and that's when I used to give you them big brown bags.
Yeah.
So go over there by the microwave.
Right.
Warm up the sandwich.
Right.
Nigga stick about 8 more sandwiches in the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because the cameras wasn't heavy back then.
They was, but I knew the cameras.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga that worked in there was trying to holler at my mama.
Oh, okay,
so I used to be in the back room of the 7-Eleven in the hood and everything. I knew where everything was at. Man, don't let it be stock day. I'm taking whole boxes of Snickers, Twix, M&M's on the bus, 50 cent. 50 cent.
Oh,
you know,
right.
Whatever. I took stamps and everything.
Yeah.
Man, so that's where I started, you know what I'm saying, getting the money at, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, shit, when we got to the Marshall, you know what I'm saying, like YG said, it turned into flocking.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I had my own... I had my own flocking going to where they was coming to me like, where the lick at?
Right.
Let us go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It got to the point where I had so much stuff. This was before I was old enough to have a job. I was like 14, 15.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had so much stuff. I had a store in the attic in the garage.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they would come over and get whatever they wanted. Like, because I had the plug at the Conoco on Britain over there where the Carl Jr.'s and stuff used to be, right across the street.
Oh, God, the real north.
Yeah, the dude that worked there, the manager, was mad about something. And we came in there one day. He's like, hey, if I let y'all take whatever y'all want, y'all gonna grab what I want. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, can I get some beer and some cigarettes and shit though?
Yeah.
He was like, you can get whatever you want as long as you get what I want. Bro, for a whole year, you know what I'm saying? I had liquor, cigarettes, blacks, sticks, jewelry.
That nigga had his own hood
Jordans.
store.
I had everything in the attic, in the garage. My mama didn't realize why I kept going in this, you know what I'm saying, going in this garage.
Yeah.
But after about 6 months of not having to give a nigga $1,
right?
You know what I'm saying? I got on fresh red J's all the time. Chain gang got vicious, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started off.
So that's where the change and shit started.
No, the change started because I used to wear silver. Me and CB used to wear silver.
Oh, okay.
My nigga, he had this West Side hand, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. And after I seen that, it was over. You know what I'm saying? We was in competition, but I used to wear big silver rings with diamonds in them.
Right.
My mama hates silver.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, no, that Christmas came up, she got me a solid gold rope that weighed about 50 grams. 15-year-olds shouldn't have no 50-gram rope with a 3-gram charm on it. You know what I'm saying?
Turned you out.
Turned me out. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? It was golden bricks from then on. You know what I'm saying? But
oh God, okay. Nah, man, but me and you, nigga, tell niggas how we used to work in the motherfucking warehouse though, man, cause niggas don't know, they don't understand the grind, nigga. That we used to put in, bro.
They don't understand that. I mean, God. You know what I'm saying? I used to do my dirt, but I've been a hard worker since 16.
Right,
so,
yeah. And you kept a job at Taco Bell too, right?
Oh, when I was up there?
No, back in the day. Like we
my
used
first
to tell me.
My first job was TCIM. That was everybody's first job on the north. You know what I'm saying? TCIM, shout out Edmund, you know what I'm saying? But
bro, y'all niggas had that shit so hood.
We had it so hood, you hear me?
Cause my Edmund females shit at Santa Fe used to go there, and I was like, man, the whole north is up there.
You know what I'm saying? We love them too.
Yeah, nigga, y'all was knocking up there.
Yeah. Chic as shit. But me and my group, we all worked there. But my mama worked there.
Okay.
My mama had been there for 5 years on the day shift.
Okay.
The young kids worked night shift after school. You know what I'm saying? So
it was really a party. Y'all was just getting bread.
It was a party, but I was a beast. I was a salesman.
Okay, yeah.
I broke the sales record for the company in my first check. I had a $500 bonus, which means I got $501 sales.
Oh, damn.
So my first check was almost a band.
Okay, yeah.
My mama was like, I've been here for 5 years and I ain't never got a band. But she took that check. You know what I'm saying? I only got like 200 out of that. But I made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was working there, and McDonald's was my first fast food job. I was working both of them and going to school.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what you was telling me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But when me and you linked up there at Capital Distributing like 11 years ago.
Tell niggas what type of hours we was working, man.
We was working 16 to 18 hours a day.
Oh, God.
Monday through Friday.
Oh, God. Saturdays, too. Like,
Saturday,
if we wanted
we was off on Saturday, but I used to come up there and drive the box truck and make extra deliveries.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Sunday was a short day.
Yeah.
So we was really working 7 days. The only day that was a regular day, though, was Sunday.
Right. And remember how we used to have, like, goals that we was trying to meet.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll sleep in that motherfucker.
We was getting them goals, bro. You know what I'm saying? You remember when I pulled that 22-hour day, came back in 4 hours and pulled a 16?
Oh,
I had 40 hours in 2 days. You hear me? By Tuesday, I had 40 hours. I had a 60-hour overtime check for that week. The next week, I ain't even started yet.
I remember, bro. We was killing their ass.
Man, we was killing it, but that's when we found out what taxes was.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, they tax 33%.
Oh, okay, 33.
On that. After 10 hours, it's a 33% tax. So I got an 80-hour check, but I got 80 hours in overtime.
Right.
They taxed that 33%.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they took like $1,400 just from that, not counting my taxes and stuff.
Right. God,
you know what I'm saying?
See,
but I still had a $2,000 check. You remember I was petty though. You remember I laminated it and hung it up in the window in the expedition. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We was on it. You know what I'm saying? We was doing it, bro. But I worked there.
They had to change the rules because of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they changed the whole system because they seen that overtime hourly nigga, we was killing their ass nigga. So they went to a commission system.
Yeah.
On how much you pull.
They went to you get paid by the case instead of the hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know when they did that, I shook like Iverson, you hear me? I shook. I was only there 2 more weeks. I took a vacation for 2 weeks. Got a job at MDV to see if I was gonna like it because they was offering me $2 more an hour.
Yeah.
But I was trying to get on at Atmax at the gold place I ended up at. Yeah. But that took 3 months.
Okay.
So I didn't really like the order pulling over there because they was already on that commission system. But they just had the headphone part of it. We still got paid by the hour, but it was, I can't believe it, but it was worse than Capital. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hell no.
Bro, them order, you know, we used to build some stupid 200, 300, 400, 500, 6-piece orders. All their orders started off at 300. It wasn't no little bitties. It wasn't no nothing. You know what I'm saying? They was a wholesale grocery place, and they had everything. Nigga, they had condoms, diapers.
Oh yeah,
they had everything. You know what I'm saying? So
that you had to go find.
Yeah,
yeah.
And the warehouse was like 8 of Capital. You know what I'm saying? So and Capital ain't little.
Right.
So imagine being on that same damn rolling pallet jack we was on, electronic thing, but having to go through all of that to fill an order. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
You know what I'm saying? So my nigga Antonio, you know, that's bro, T.O.
Yeah. What did you admit Tonio meet though? Cause did you know Tonio before Capital?
Yeah, okay. Me and Antonio met on some enemy shit though.
Oh, okay.
Like 7th grade at Harding.
Oh, okay.
The Wilson boys, all 4 of them.
Yeah.
Antonio, Tay, rest in peace, Loke, Evil, Psycho, and Dre.
Okay, what, they try to jump you?
No. They came to the school and beat niggas up.
Okay, yeah.
They was over there on the west side and the east side at that time. I think they was going to Moon or some shit. And nigga, they came up there and beat the homies out. Like, they beat them out. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't beat me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the only one that got with anybody. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't know who I was. They knew all of them, but they didn't know me. So, you know, Antonio always been a clown. He was like, man, who is this fat blood nigga with this afro beating niggas up?
Yeah.
So he get to asking around or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We didn't speak, you know what I'm saying, that day or whatever. But 2 months later, These niggas moved to the Highlands.
They did.
Came over there looking like a fresh Bone Thugs and Harmony. Long hair, light skinned, pretty boy ass niggas. Taking all the hoes, you know what I'm saying? So niggas didn't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga Antonio stayed in the Highlands.
You know what I'm saying? All of them was from 6-0. Except for Antonio, he ain't from nothing. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't get along with nobody in the hood but Lil D and them. You know what I'm saying? Because you know Lil D from 6-0.
Yeah.
But we clicked, you know what I'm saying? After that, we clicked. He was like, this nigga's a G, you know what I'm saying? He quiet, you know what I'm saying? He with the shit, and that nigga always had me laughing, you know what I'm saying? Right. So me and him been tight ever since.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that y'all,
we knew, cool. And he was also the first one at Capitol. Like, he was at Capitol before all of us came.
Okay, yeah.
And then he left and went to Budweiser, which was the competition.
Okay,
when he was at Budweiser, I came to Capitol.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then everybody else followed behind me at Capitol.
Right.
But then he came back.
Right.
Not knowing that I was at Capitol when he came back. He came back.
Right.
And
then y'all started hanging.
We had the dream team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So when did your life change? You know what I'm saying? Because I had moved and took a break. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and you would talk like what? Every month, damn near. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Talk cars, shoes, and shit like that. But then once I moved, I wasn't fucking with nobody because I was on my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just mentally. You know what I'm saying? So when did your life change? You know?
As far as what?
As far as your conditioning, like
my health.
Yeah, like what was the first day?
So it took me 3 months to get on at that gold place, right?
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I did my thing up there, caught the case, was on the news, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Beat that, did my little 3 years probation, just got off in April, you know what I'm saying?
It's nothing.
It's nothing.
You know
got
what
the
I'm
money,
saying?
the lawyer make it happen for you. You know what I'm saying? I paid that.
Like niggas had me on the news though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you was on the news first. So I remember that. But they had me on the news 3 times for the same thing in a month.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. But these niggas just be wanting to
they trying to ruin you. They trying to run stores and they trying to ruin you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
If I got a felony like that and you got me on the news, I got a perfect work history.
Right.
But now I'm a felon.
Right.
And I'm on the news. So when I go to fill out these applications, they ain't fucking with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But my lawyer, Irving Box, since I was 16, he was like, you stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I know, but I was rich for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So it was worth it. I bought my mama a house.
Yeah.
All the homies ate. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Oh, God.
We was stupid with it.
Yeah.
But he was like, since, you know what I'm saying, you didn't get it out the building this time, you know what I'm saying, I could get this knocked down to a misdemeanor, but I need all my money in 2 months.
Yeah.
So I gave that nigga $1,500 that day, and I came back, like Dad say, 7 days later, with the other $3,500, and was like, run it.
Yeah.
So we went to court back and forth for like 3 months, and they wanted to give me like 5 years probation and a felony. So he put his son on the case, Junior Box, and he was like,
oh, his son a lawyer.
Both of them. It's 3 of them. They all run that shit together. It's over there on the south side, Southwest 25th. Fuck with them.
Yeah.
Dude was like, this man is 35 and he ain't never had a case.
Right.
Only thing he got is a traffic ticket.
Right.
Ain't no felonies.
And
ain't
he
no
pays taxes.
Everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? I had everything. You know what I'm saying? Like the homeboy Lowe said.
Right.
As long as you stay legal, you ain't never got to get ready. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the dude was like, I'm going to try to get you 2 years. I'm like, okay, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? So the lady was like, I can't give him 2 years because it was over $10,000. So she was like, how about 3 years in a felony? He was like, how about 3 years a misdemeanor and 100 hours community service? He looked at me. He was like, you good with that? I was like, I'm good with it.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They was like, your first 2 years is supervised, your last year is unsupervised, and you got to do this 100 hours of community service within the first year.
Right.
I did the community service in 2 months. A little church over there on the west side, did the community service with them. I did the whole 100 hours in 2 months.
Yeah.
I had to pay 2 different state fees and court fees every month. So, you know what I'm saying? That was like $300 and something of court fees. But keep in mind, I don't have my job where I'm making $15 no more.
Yeah.
I'm only working at the hair store that I've been at for 13 years. That whole time we was at Capitol,
right.
I was at the hair store too, over there on 10th and MacArthur, and then they moved to 10th and Meridian.
Right.
So everybody know me from the hair store too.
Yeah, but you kept hustles though. Like you kept 4, 5, 6 hustles and
all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I don't care, nigga. I go back to work at McDonald's if it's gonna feed my family.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? At this time, I done moved in the house finally. I got a 3-story house. You know what I'm saying? $1,100 a month.
Right.
Beauty World ain't gonna get it. So, but everybody was turning me down at first because when they was looking at it, it basically wasn't saying what my case was. You couldn't tell what it was. So, I went to Crest over there on 23rd MacArthur. Dude looked me in my face and was like, man, you are 10 times too qualified to be a stalker in here. And I was like, I ain't worried about being qualified. I'm worried about working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
My nigga always kept a job.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, can you do overnights? I said, I prefer to do overnights. I don't sleep.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I worked at Crest for about 3 months, stacked them little checks. Cause I pay my rent like 3 and 6 months increments.
Always have.
My rent was cool. My lawyer was paid off. Only thing I was worried about was the bills. And you know, my wife was spoiled. I didn't take none of her money. She didn't pay no bills. Like, all your money is yours. You know what I'm saying? I got everything else.
Man, and you been doing this shit though, nigga. You was doing this shit at Capitol, nigga. So I know that this shit ain't no cap. You know what I'm saying? On God.
I always have. If you with me, you with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take care of you. That's what a man's supposed to do, is take care of his family and his kids. Right. So I did that for about 3 months. But I ain't gonna lie, like, I didn't know. Well, no, let me stop. I first found out about, the first health thing I found out about was my heart before I caught the case, while I was still at Max. I got something called cardiomyopathy. It's a real rare heart disease. So, you know what I'm saying? It's congestive heart failure, but it's called cardiomyopathy. I found out about that first.
So that didn't scare you to stop?
I didn't stop
going
nothing.
So hard?
I kept going hard, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't feeling nothing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't feeling nothing. I was still moving 2 jobs, doing everything I was doing. And, you know what I'm saying? God got a funny way of stopping you, because on that situation, my boss called me into the office when I was at Admax, and he was like, we're going to pull you off the truck and make you an order puller again. I'm not taking no money from you. I'm not doing nothing. It's a demotion, but you get to keep all your money. But wouldn't tell me why. So I thought they had caught on to what I was doing, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? We had been jugging them, you know what I'm saying, ever since 10 months after I got there, and I was there for 5 years.
Right.
So I go in there. I ain't been in the pulling room in like 3 years since I first started. That was the second thing I did. Bro, I swear to God, I'm standing back there at the computer, nigga. I pulled a little order of silver. I remember it was 100 bars, 100 grams of silver. It was a bar. I'm standing at the computer scanning my order, and my legs from the knee down swole up right in front of my face. Like they just turned into balloons in front of my face, and I got dizzy. So the little white dude that was over me came back there and was like, Rhyno. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying nothing back to him. He was like, hey, man, you good? I'm like, nah. So I pulled my pants leg up, and he looked at it, and he was like, what the fuck? He was like, go home. So I go into HR to talk to the lady, but she knew. She African. She only been there like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and I ain't never said nothing to her. So I go in there to talk to her, and as soon as I walk in the door, she was like, son, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. Why you say that? She was like, you're not okay. You don't look well. And I was like, I'm coming in here because of my legs. And she was like, bro, without even questioning me, this lady is a blessing. I can't remember her name because I didn't even know her that long. But she was like, you finna be off for 3 months and get 80% pay. Go to this doctor right here and tell him I sent you. You off for 3 months with 80% pay after the day.
Man. So
I did that. I did that 3 months, and then I came back, and I still had to be out for another 3 months because that's when I found out I had diabetes at 35. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what is diabetes, though?
Diabetes is basically, you know what I'm saying, the control of your insulin that your body make and the sugar that your body make, how it filters through your body or whatever.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I got type 2 diabetes. Thank goodness I don't got type 1, because the people that got type 1 is gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's...
So it could even get worse.
Type 1 is the worst. You know what I'm saying? And that's really, really life-altering. Like, the funeral I got to go to today, my boy KT, he got type 1. And he didn't find out till he was like 20, 21 when we... No, he found out when he was 8. I was 18, he was 19, 20 when we moved to the west side after we got grown. That's when he found out. But... KT went from a whole 350 to like 225 in like a year. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a type 1, you got to change everything immediately. There ain't no waiting. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like after they tell you, everything hits you. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
was you scared?
Yeah, I was scared because I already had been seeing what KT had went through for all these years. You know what I'm saying? All this being in the hospital and being hospitalized and all that. But I had type 2, so mine wasn't... But
you're not used to sitting down, though.
I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, I found out I had diabetes in my legs. From my stomach down, everything was swole for a month. So, I had to sit down for a month. Like, get up to go to the bathroom and back to the couch. I couldn't even get in the bed. So, I did that. And then, like, they put me on these water pills. About a week later, no shit, I was in the bathroom, and bro, from that Friday to that Sunday night, I lost 60 pounds. Just piss. All this that was on my body was water. So when I went back to the doctor, I go from 3.25 to 275. You know what I'm saying? And then I come back a week later, 10 more pounds. I'm down to 265. That's where I was at when me and you met. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it was?
Yeah. I was between 275 and 300, but it was up and down because I didn't get to eat the way I was supposed to because we was always at work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you working, you ain't got time for them home cooked meals all the time. You ain't got time for that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? We was doing the broke nigga special at churches, $2 for $1. You know what I'm saying?
God, we was.
Feeding everybody. Nigga, hey, take this 20 and go get 40 pieces. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody can eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
so do you think it was in the food?
It gotta be something about the food. You know what I'm saying? Because I was fine until doctors told me I wasn't.
Yeah.
Come on now. I got the name Rhyno 11 years ago at Capitol from Big Dan.
Yeah.
Because he was like, nigga, you just a big beast.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? He was like, you be running through brick walls. He said, you doing these little skinny motherfuckers bad.
Right.
And that's how I got that name. You know what I'm saying? They went from Ryan B to Rhyno and it stuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little homie seen me the other night at the club over there at Aces, Black. And he was like, so when did you become Rhyno?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the hardest nickname I ever heard. You should have been Rhyno from the jump.
Right.
Like, nigga, we wasn't thinking about no animal names in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, that came from a white man, you know what I'm saying? But I love Big Dan. I hope he's still here because he was doing bad last time I heard. He lost a leg and everything.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I didn't know Big Dan was like that.
Yeah, he was in the nursing home. You know, his kids took all his money and he was in the nursing home. Nigga, they did him bad, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Dan used to ball. He used to be at work with like 8 bands in his pocket. You hear me?
Right.
And would loan any of us some bread if we needed it.
Oh, for real?
On me. Dan was loaning niggas $1,000 and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
I didn't ever take a loan from him, but I know, you know what I'm saying, like 10 niggas that did.
Okay, right.
You know what I'm saying? But they was paying back out of every paycheck.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? That I was cool till I was told I wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? So
do you think it's a mental thing then? Like, once the doctor tell you about something, then your body know now?
Yeah, it gotta be though, because you know what I'm saying.
And then it start working overtime on you or something.
Yeah, because I had never been swole in my life.
Right.
As much as we used to work with them steel toes on and all that, I had never had no swole feet, no swole legs. Nigga, I was 300 pounds already. Right. I should have been swole. You know what I'm saying? Right. It gotta be some type of mental thing. You know what I'm saying? Because my body shut down for that whole month, bro. I didn't shit for a week. Man. I didn't piss for a week. You know what I'm saying?
Was you depressed?
Yeah, I'm sitting in this same spot looking at this damn 75-inch.
Right.
I got all the game systems, but you know I ain't no gamer. I just get them just to have them.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? The kids want them and shit. I'm not playing this game.
Nigga ain't really never used the TV.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I got all this, but I don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just material.
Oh,
only thing I care about this material is my goal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there jeweled down for no reason on the couch in the same spot, nigga. That cushion turned into my ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was. Yeah, I was depressed for a couple weeks, but it wasn't nothing I could do about it. I couldn't move nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I got over it. I got up and I started moving.
Yeah.
And that's when them pills kicked in and I started pissing all that shit out.
Okay.
Shit got better, but I still was off for work for 6 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I go back and I was supposed to still just be a puller or whatever. But the driving job up there is the most dangerous job because you transporting like millions of dollars worth of shit every time you get in that truck.
Right.
Except when you just picking up and dropping off supplies from the warehouse. So anytime I'm making a drop, I got an armed guard with me. And you know them guards up there is ex-feds, ex-military, Navy, Edmond police, Oklahoma City police. That's their security. You know what I'm saying? So they will ride with you to the main post office to drop it off. You know what I'm saying? I got these cages that's like 8 feet tall. And they fill them up with all the stuff. Each cage weigh 550 to 1,000 pounds. So imagine having... You can get 6 in the van. But imagine having 4 of them in there weighing that much. Once you put 4 in there that weigh that much, it dropped the back of the van.
Right.
So when you get to the post office, they give you this ramp to put on there. And you got to push them up the ramp, you know what I'm saying, to get them in the build thing. But if you ain't no hog, it ain't happening. Like other people had to use the security guards, and the guards ain't even supposed to get out their car. They supposed to stay in the front. They had the guard, but most of the guards was cool except for the buster that got me popped. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But they would go back there and help. You know what I'm saying. They would break their policies, go back there, but they didn't have to help me. You know what I'm saying. I was a beast from Capitol. You know what I'm saying. So I was pushing them off by myself, and I could put 6 on there and still get them off by myself. So, you know what I'm saying? Long story short, I was the best driver they ever had. You know what I'm saying? I was the fastest, the best. Extra deliveries, picking up shit, dropping off shit to lawyers, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. That job, you wasn't supposed to be eligible to get a promotion until after you've been there for a year. But I wasn't tripping. They started off at 13. Yeah. I had been in Capitol for 5 years and was only at 11, 12. You know what I'm saying? So I started off at 13 and I was good. But after about 6 months, I got promoted to backup supervisor over my department. Now, you remember Jeremy, right? From Capitol. He the one who got me on up there. He was like, bro, you gotta come. You gotta come. He was like, this is easy money for me, so it's super easy money for you. You know what I'm saying? So after that 3 months I got on, me, Jeremy, JT, you know what I'm saying? We had a friends and family program, so you can come up there and work friends and family.
Oh, me, you was telling me too.
It was federal gold. So friends and family had to go through a whole different thing to work down there because it was underground in a vault. We had all the homies doing friends and family because they paid $11.50 for friends and family. And you could work as much as you wanted to.
Yeah, nigga, fuck that job, dog. I'm talking about, nigga, when did your life change?
Oh, my life changed when the diabetes hit. You know what I'm saying?
No, okay, yeah, but we talked about the diabetes, and then when did you have, nigga, that major operation, nigga?
Oh, the major operation. Okay, so 5 years ago was the heart failure. 3 years ago, 2 years ago, no, 4 years ago was diabetes.
Okay.
3 years ago, I found out I had bad kidneys.
So you didn't even tell me that.
Yeah, that's why I'm on dialysis.
Okay.
That's why I got this, you know what I'm saying? That's why
I thought that was from the diabetes.
Nah.
Okay,
Nah, my kidneys went out, you know what I'm saying? But this is why you got to know your family and your family health and your family history, because come to find out, as I'm finding out, my kidneys is bad. My 72-year-old grandpa just got a kidney.
Oh, okay.
And they don't even like giving you kidneys when you like above 50-something. You know what I'm saying?
Especially black men.
Yeah, but his daughter, one of his daughters in California gave it to him.
Okay.
Because you can do donor to donor if y'all match, and they can give you one of their kidneys.
Right.
Or you can go through the list, but the list take years, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been on dialysis for years, and I've been on for 3 years, and I'm just now finna be on the list in like 2 months. So
Out of all these people in the world, it take that long and shit.
Yeah, you know
that
what
shit
I'm saying?
rare.
Because they got a match.
Right.
They got a match, and I got the rarest blood type in the world.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? The dialysis thing started. You know what I'm saying? I've been on that for 3 years.
At what time? Because I think it told us on Snap. I didn't even know.
It was 2021, so I started in December of 18.
Right. And what time do you got to get up?
I get up at 4 a.m. I got to be there at 5 a.m. to be on the machine by 5:15.
Right.
I run for 4 hours, so I'm usually done by like 9:15, 9:30.
Every day?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every week.
So does that drain you? Like, how do you feel?
Yeah, it drained. At first, when I was first doing it, it didn't do nothing to me. I was still
okay.
thousand speed ahead. But yeah, after a few years, yeah, and then I, picking up the other little conditions along the way, it started to mess with you a little bit. But
So what is the machine doing?
The machine, what it do is it suck your blood out of your body.
Okay.
It clean it because your kidneys can no longer filter all the stuff from your food and your drinks and all of that. It can't filter that out no more. My kidneys work at 6% each.
Okay.
That's all they do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really pee like that. You know what I'm saying? I pee like one time a day when I wake up in the morning.
Okay.
And it's really nothing. You know what I'm saying? So what it's doing is cleaning your system and putting the blood back in.
Right.
So you can keep on pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That technology shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so about 2 years in, last year, I started having a circulation issue in my right foot. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing at first, but then it started to speed up. So I ended up losing my big toe. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? After I lost the big toe, I was okay for like a month or two, but then the bone infection set in. Mm-hmm. So like on the side of my foot, it was like a 50-cent piece hole. In my foot. You could stick your finger in my foot and touch my bone.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And they
Did it form overnight?
Bro, basically, because like it wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't there at all. And the doctor was like, we're going to put you on this regimen of antibiotics for 6 weeks, and it should knock the bone thing out. Well, it didn't knock it all the way out. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? I dealt with that for almost a year in pain, excruciating. You know what I'm saying?
It got to be because your bone is touching it, right?
I got on like 3 pair of socks and my foot is wrapped up to get in my shoe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, on January 12th of this year, which is my birthday, I go to my foot appointment and the Dr. Sleep was like, look, man, we can't do it no more. Either you're going to have to lose your foot from the middle up, which means from the middle to all my toes, or I'm gonna end up having to cut your leg off from the knee down to save you. And I was like, I had been trying to avoid that for a whole year, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, it's my birthday, I don't even get to function. I had to go straight to Edmond Hospital.
On your birthday?
On my birthday. I was there at 8, I got there at 9. I didn't even go get a birthday breakfast. Cut my foot off. I was in there for 8 days to the 20th. Came home for 2 days. No, I came home for a week. And was at dialysis. 3 weeks before that, I fell trying to hurry up and leave the house going to dialysis. But remember, I can't pick my right foot up all the way, so I tripped coming out the door. I got a step when you come out of my house. It's all concrete. You been to the house. Smacked my face. But you know, I'm a hood nigga, so I just jumped up and shook it off. Went to dialysis. What I didn't know is when I had that fall, I cracked my skull.
Man, goddamn, Rhyno.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm riding for 3 weeks with a cracked skull.
Cause you ain't tell your doctor you fell.
No, I wasn't thinking nothing about it. I wasn't hurting no more after about 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Probably didn't tell your girl.
I told her,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? But we wasn't thinking nothing about it. We know I'm an animal, you know what I'm saying? I goes to dialysis that 3 weeks later. I don't remember this day at all, though. All I remember is it was a Wednesday. And she told me her and my 17-year-old daughter had to take me to the car in a wheelchair to get me to dialysis. I don't remember none of that, which means I was already non-responsive before I got to dialysis. I just didn't know.
Right.
So they get me to dialysis. You know what I'm saying? My nurse, Shabu, shout out to Shabu. He come out there with a wheelchair. He come bring me in, weigh me, get me in the chair, get me set up. I run my whole treatment non-responsive. You know what I'm saying? But then after the treatment was over and I was getting ready to leave, I really went out. Like, I really died. You know what I'm saying? But they thought I was asleep because I'm always asleep. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when wife get there to pick me up, they're like, well, he won't get up for us. He messing with us. Why don't you go try to wake him up? So she come and try to wake me up for about 2-3 minutes. And she was like, he ain't asleep. Something is wrong. They called an ambulance. You know, they connected to Baptist. So they was there in 1 minute, you know what I'm saying? And dude was like, this man is dead. This man is non-responsive. I can't feel his heartbeat. How long he been like this? And they was like, 15 minutes. So I was already gone for 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying? He did his thing. I don't remember his name, but I love him to death, you know what I'm saying? Because I never even got to meet him. I never seen him. He slammed me on the gurney. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't easy to do for a nigga that weigh 260.
Right.
Got me to the hospital. They got me into emergency surgery. They drilled a hole in the back right part of my head and put a tube in there to suck the blood out. This is all they were supposed to do. But once they got halfway through, the blood was too thick. So they went up to my wife and they was like, you're going to have to make the call whether we can open his brain up or he's going to die in the next hour. You know what I'm saying? So she made that call, of course. You know what I'm saying? She was like, whatever you got to do, do it. So they told her, they was like, now I'm telling you, ma'am, he's not going to be the same. He might not be able to use half of one part of his body, his arms, his legs. He might not be able to talk no more. He might not be able to hear. He might not be able to see. We don't know what the results are going to be from this. It's a 1% chance that he come back as you known him before. So you're going to have to be a very patient person.
Right.
So after they finished, I made it, but I wasn't breathing on my own. I was on the ventilator for 6 days.
So if you wouldn't have failed, then you wouldn't have had to have that surgery.
If I wouldn't have failed. So when y'all fall, go get checked. I was out for 6 days on the ventilator. And I woke up on the 6th day and started looking around. I don't remember waking up. I don't remember looking around. I don't remember doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember nothing until about 8 days. You know what I'm saying? Really. So she say I was up for like an hour. She talking to me, but I'm kind of just looking through her. And she was like, you tagged me up with the North. Bow. You hit me up with Hunters. Bow. You hit me up with the B. Bow. And you went back out. I was like, what you mean I went back out? She's like, baby, you flatline. She was like, they come in, they kicked me out the room.
Yeah.
About an hour later, they got you back right, but you was asleep. So.
Are you fighting?
Yeah, like 10 hours later, I wake up again.
Yeah.
This time, I know it's my wife. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm in the hospital. I'm looking at my foot. I'm remembering about my foot.
Yeah. How long y'all been together?
All together?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, 15, because y'all was together, man, at Capitol.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
15.
Already, man. They blessings to y'all, man.
Yeah, for sure. Never would have made it without her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I can see everything. I actually understand what's going on. Touch my head, stitches from here, then I get right here, and it's a dip in the middle of my whole forehead, and it's a staples inside of the dip.
Yeah.
But then the stitches start and go all the way down back here behind my ear.
Right.
And I'm talking, but ain't no words coming out. So I don't realize my voice box is done right now. So I build up a whisper for the next 3 days. The next 3 days, I could talk normal, you know what I'm saying? I can't project, but I could talk where anybody in the room can hear me. They was tripping because they said I shouldn't be able to do that for like a month.
So do you remember your kids' face?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember everybody.
But when I woke up that second time,
yeah,
I remembered everybody. I just couldn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't talk, and of course I couldn't walk. And I was weak. I didn't know, like, I had lost all, like, control, muscle mass, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm trying to move, and I can't move. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pissed off because I'm laying in this bed. They got this tube in my nose. I can't talk. I can't eat. You know what I'm saying? I can't even drink no ice water.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything's going through this tube, but I don't feel nothing going through this tube.
God,
so you know your boy. You know what I'm saying? I got to bang, bang, banging. Nigga, like, I need to eat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I need some water. I need some ice. I need something. They was like, you can't chew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can move my mouth. I can move my teeth. I can chew. You just got to let me show you I can chew. But at first, they wasn't having it. So I went through a week of them not even letting me attempt. So I'm still getting this tube. I'm still doing dialysis in the hospital every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, too.
You is?
Yeah, I have to. I can't not do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could skip a day every once in a while. When I say a day, I mean a day. So, like, if I go out of town or something, it got to be a dialysis place there. Or I only got to be going for like 2 days or 2.5 days. You know what I'm saying?
So do you go on the weekends, though?
No.
You said Monday.
It's
okay.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You skip Saturday, Sunday, and you start Monday again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's called a weekend build. The weekend fluids build up, and you get it all back off on Monday.
Okay.
I finally convinced them to let me start chewing the ice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they was like, no, you can't do it unless you sit up at a 90-degree angle in the bed and stay that way. All right, bet 90-degree angle. Put this bed at 90 degrees. Give me the ice.
Right.
So I'm chewing it, and they like, you're not chewing right. And I'm like, what the fuck is chewing right? Because this shit is delicious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to chew. Before they would give me food, I had to learn how to swallow before they would give me food.
Right, because they don't want you to choke.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that only took me about 4 days. They said that should have took about a month.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's 2 things within a week that should have took a month. You know what I'm saying? After that first 8-9 days, you know what I'm saying, I started standing up out the bed, you know what I'm saying, on that 1 foot. You know what I'm saying? Just standing up, sitting down. Because I couldn't get up and go to the bathroom. I had to do the bedpan shit. And I don't like bedpans because when you put a bedpan under me, everything in my body just stopped. Like, I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't pee. I couldn't do nothing. I was like, hey, look, y'all going to have to let me go to the bathroom or bring that little portable potty out here, put it next to the bed and let me get on it myself. They was like, no, we'll help you.
Right.
I was like, I don't need your help. All I got to do is stand up, pivot to the right, and I'm on there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They wouldn't do it for like a week. You know what I'm saying? But this one nurse, you know what I'm saying? She's a Vietnamese lady, but she was black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was with the shit. You know what I'm saying? She started letting me do everything on my own. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if niggas know, but wiping your own ass is a blessing.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? And
all this shit is a blessing that niggas be taking for granted, though.
You know what I'm saying? Just a regular everyday shit we don't think about is a blessing.
Nigga, that big toe was a blessing,
you
nigga.
Hear me?
Shit
you
on your balance.
Yeah, because it did mess with my balance after that. You know
right. All this shit that we got is a blessing.
Yeah, so she started doing a little exercise with me before the hospital. Mm-hmm. Even let me see the physical therapist. I didn't start seeing physical therapists till like a couple weeks later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she had let me stand up and use the portable thing by myself. And she was like, here go these wet wipes. You can do it. So I would just take the leg that I couldn't walk with and put it up on the bed. You know what I'm saying? Handle my business and wipe, clean up, all that.
Right.
So she told another nurse, this dude, you know what I'm saying, this black dude. He was cool. He let me do it.
Right.
But all the other nurses, the white nurses, the PT nurses, all of them, physical therapy and all that, they wasn't.
Right.
They wasn't letting me do
because they can get in trouble.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I stood up on them. You know what I'm saying? On my own while they was in the room without them even giving me any instruction.
Right.
And I was like, so what do I need to do? And they was like, can you take this leg and put it up against your knee and do a squat on one leg? I bust you 10 of them. Sit down and stand back up without using your hands. Sit down, stand back up without using my hands. Sit back down, use my hands standing up. Sit up, do it again with one hand, do it again with the other hand. Right. Next. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was like,
nigga, this Rhyno y'all talking to,
you know
nigga.
what I'm saying? They don't know that though.
Oh God, they don't.
Know. You know what I'm saying? My wife was getting mad at me though, because she was like,
you showing out.
I was like, I ain't showing out, man. I'm just trying to move. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
right.
I was in the bed so long, not only did I have the front part of my foot cut out, I developed a ulcer at the bottom of my foot. When you see this ulcer, it looked like venom at the bottom of your foot. You know the character Venom? Mm-hmm. It ate into the bottom of my heel like that. So I couldn't put no pressure at all on this right leg. So everything was on the left. You know what I'm saying? And that's my weak leg.
Right, right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I finally completed everything the hospital was asking within a month. You know what I'm saying? But I can't go home because I still got two holes in my foot that ain't healed all the way. So I got to go to the rehab center. And this is where it got real for me. At the hospital was a breeze. You know what I'm saying?
So that wasn't real for you.
That wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? But when I got to this rehab, you know what I'm saying? There was a black nurse there. And she wrote a Bible verse on the board for me when I got into the room. And she was like, you need to read this every day. This is my favorite Bible verse. You know what I'm saying? And I read that verse every day. It stayed up there like the half of the time I was there until somebody accidentally erased it.
What was the Bible verse?
It was Corinthians 13 and something. 13 and 5. I don't remember the verse, but it got me through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you remember the saying so I can look it up?
I don't. It's Corinthians 13, 5.
Okay, you know I'm gonna look it up.
Something like that.
Yeah. And you wrote it up on the board?
No, she wrote it on the board for me.
Oh, okay.
Like I had only been there like 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And she came in and she wrote it on the board and she talked to me like a regular person, you know what I'm saying? Right. She was reading my chart. She was like, so you done had 2 brain surgeries and you lost half of your foot in a total of what, 12, 14 days?
What?
Yeah. That was all. The 2 brain surgeries and the foot was within 12 to 14 days of each other. It was from January the 12th to January the 22nd.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And then I went non-responsive, and that's how I got to the hospital.
Right.
But now I'm at the rehab center. So, you know what I'm saying? They finna teach me how to walk and, you know what I'm saying, get my strength back in my arms and my leg and all that. She talked to me like a regular person, but that was the last time I seen her. The whole month and a half I was there.
Damn.
I seen her again right before I got ready to leave. And I seen her one time when I was in dialysis, but she never was my nurse again. So I started having all these not racist or nothing white nurses that didn't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you can feel it immediately.
Immediately. You hear me? Like, they was...
And that's why black people don't like going to the hospital.
It is, you know what I'm saying?
And rehab and shit, because we can feel that these motherfuckers really don't care.
And I was stuck, so I couldn't go home. I could have visitors every day from 2 to 6. Right. I could only have 4 visitors a week. They had to be on the list. But had nobody seen me but my wife in the last 2 months in a week. So, you know, my mom and them start coming, you know what I'm saying? They was hella supportive. My nigga Tonio. Like the whole time I was in Baptist, as soon as I could eat, that nigga had the silver car. He had my car. I told him take it and drive it. You know what I'm saying? Right. He had it.
But you was doing that before that.
Yeah, I was.
Storing niggas' cars and all that.
Yeah, you know, I give away cars. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
Right.
But he every day, even when we had that blizzard, when everybody was stuck and couldn't move, bro brought me food every day. You know what I'm saying? He brought me food every day.
Shout out to that nigga Tony, man. That's a real friend.
T.O., you understand?
And he showed it when it was the most time to show it, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because most niggas will flake out.
I did that for him. You know what I'm saying? When his brother died, when they murdered my nigga Tay, I did the same thing for him.
I already know y'all niggas is locked in like that.
You know what I'm saying? So, But that meant a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't get,
for a motherfucker to show that he really cared for you.
Right. I couldn't get certain family members to come do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they won't.
Right. I'm eating shit I ain't supposed to be eating, nigga. I'm trying to get my weight back. Some of it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, nigga, bring me a little mini pizza from Pizza Hut, all meat with a Mountain Dew. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My girl was so
y'all
pissed
niggas
off
breaking
me.
rules and shit.
All the rules.
Boy,
the nurses was helping me break the rules, though. You know what I'm saying? He was like, the first thing I ate when I could eat some real food, nigga, I ate a Superstar from Carl Jr.'s with some motherfucking crisp cut fries and a large Sprite. Knowing I wasn't supposed to eat that, nigga, all my levels went up, you know? Everything went up.
They like, what the
fuck? My wife was mad as hell. I think that's the first time she ever cussed to me, you know what I'm saying?
For real?
Real shit. But I was like, hey, man, you gonna have to motherfucking understand, I'm hungry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll work it off, whatever. But he kept me straight the whole time I was in there. And then when I went to the rehab, it was my wife still, my mama, my aunt May. You know what I'm saying? My sister. Shit, a couple, you know what I'm saying? A couple homies, you know what I'm saying, came to see when I could get them on the list. Because really, once you put them 4 regular people down, you can't change.
Yeah.
But I was such an asshole.
You can't have the whole hood in there, Ryan.
I did, though.
You know what I'm saying?
I made them change my list every week. Y'all gonna put me out of here, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to stay. That shit was like the county without handcuffs, bro.
Okay, for real.
Because listen.
Because your freedom, right?
No, I couldn't stand up out the bed without an alarm going off. They would bring a recliner in the room for me to sit in, but they would hook an alarm to my shirt. So if I stood up and I pulled that, it would go off. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard for me to get my strength back up, and all y'all do is come in the morning, catch me, make me miss my breakfast half the time, and work me out for like 30 minutes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, I need more than that. I'm trying to move faster than that. So there's a lady named Lisa up there, which was over the physical therapist, and then she was the other type of therapist that worked the top part of your body, your arms, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
yeah, move your phone for me.
She came in there and she was like, so I heard you say you can move on your own.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I can. She was like, show me what you can do. So I was like, what you want me to do? She was like, get up without the walker and get in this recliner from the bed without putting pressure on that right foot. So I got up, I swiveled. You know what I'm saying? I swiveled over to the chair, I turned around, I sat down.
Because only you know how to move your body.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But they trying to tell you how to move it the way you're supposed to move it, not the way you can.
Right.
So I get in the chair. She was like, stand up. Stay standing up for 2 minutes. Stay standing up for 3. You know, I'm extra.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was like, get back in the bed. I swiveled back to the bed, put my arms on the bed, and got down. She was like, get up, get in this wheelchair, and go around the room. But at that time, I didn't know how to use the wheelchair. I ain't never been in a wheelchair. But I figured it out real quick. You know what I'm saying? I did that. She was like, go to the bathroom, get on the toilet. Did that. She was like, go to the shower, sit on the shower bench. I did that. She was like, okay, now go back, sit on the bed, and get up as many times as you can without your arms, just with your leg. So I did that 15 times for the set. You know what I'm saying? And then she was like, do it with your arms. So I did it with my arms another 15 times. Like, they go by your mobility. So my mobility was stuck at a 2 most of the time I was in there. But
so you won't fall at the house again.
Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? So she moved me up to a 3. But it didn't go through all the channels. So the next day I come back in there and on my board I'm back down to a 2. Which means I can't get up and use this pot by myself and all that. And I got to use the bedpan and all that. So, you know, I blew one. Called the head therapist, the head person of the thing. Nigga, I called my mama. Nigga, I called everybody. I was like, man, they took my mobility back down for no reason. Right. But then when they figured out that she was the one that raised me up, they left it. And then she wrote on the board, let him do things on his own. He's very capable. But some nurses still didn't want to listen to that because they reading this chart.
Right.
You just had a craniotomy. You just had a brain suckage.
Yeah, but they career on the line too, though.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But once your boss tells you,
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's very capable, but be there to watch. You know what I'm saying? Some of them didn't even watch because they already knew I was good. Some of them was there and they would put the little belt around me to lift me up. They used to pick a nigga up out the bed with a crane to put a nigga in the chair. I'm like, nigga, do you know I could have been in this chair 5 minutes ago by myself?
Right.
A lot of them wasn't trying to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I had like...
So where does that come from? You not feeling sorry for yourself? Or you keep pushing?
I don't know how.
Oh, God, I don't know how.
I don't know how.
Because the average motherfucker would have been...
I had my times, you know what I'm saying, where I was sad.
Yeah, I know you gonna have your time. But your story shit is motivational. And seeing you right here, nigga, still pushing, still shining, still got the jury. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't shit happened.
Oh, bro, I was in the rehab with the Rolex chain on. You heard me? I had my Rolex chain and my wedding ring the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was like, this dude right here is something else. You know
oh, God, bro.
Like, they start calling the nigga Goldie and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, boy, y'all have no idea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got into it with one of the nurses because she gonna tell me, she's like, I bet I got more jewelry than you.
Yeah.
I bet I got bigger TVs than you at my house. I was like, little girl.
Yeah.
Let me explain something.
Yeah.
Don't nobody do this like Rhyno do this. You know what I'm saying? I said, what's the biggest TV in your house? She said, 65. I said, that's the smallest TV in my house. I said, that's my daughter and my son's TV.
Oh,
nigga.
God. Nigga.
I got a 75.
I'm trying to get back to.
You know what I'm saying? I got a 75 in the living room. I got a 70 in the room, the bedroom. I got an 85 in the man cave.
Oh, y'all got the 85 now.
I got the 85. You
Man,
got to check
stop.
Snap. It's on there. It be on there all the time. I'm like,
Stop.
I said,
but where does it, like, do people come up to you and tell you, like, you inspire me?
yeah, I had a few people tell me.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
and now that your story is out, it's inspiring, bro.
It is. Like, the homeboy 8 told me, he was like, blood, me and him been homies since we was 3 years old. Big 8, Ocho Cinco. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, bro, you need to write a book.
That's what I'm saying.
And I was like, I mean, I don't know if I got time to do a book now. I'm back at work full time. I'm managing 2-3 stores. I'm hiring people, firing people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Picking
so
up
you back normal to yourself?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm back working. You know what I'm saying? I went back to work my first month. You know what I'm saying? I was only working about 20 hours. But in that first month, I got promoted. So everybody know me from the Ziggy's on MacArthur. I got put over that store because I tripled the profits in a month. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I want you to manage this store. So I was like, all right, bet. Yeah. And then after he really said, after I hired my first person, Arsenio, and he started doing good, you know what I'm saying? We got the store making a profit. He was like, can you do the same thing in Southwest 59th? I said, I can do the same thing wherever you put me.
Right.
Give me all the stores. He said, one store at a time. So, what was that, bro? Like 2 weeks ago, I told you. He was like, Southwest 59th is yours right now, but you take over as of September the 1st. So I was like, bet. He's like, you need to hire 2 people to start working on Southwest 59th. Bet. I hired my little brother, my real little brother from my daddy, JG. And I hired the homegirl, Lady Star from 6-0.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? They over there getting to it. You know what I'm saying? They over there getting some money. They representing.
Already.
You know what I'm saying?
So you back.
I'm back.
Right, man.
I'm back. I'm still pushing, but I'm back.
God, you still pushing. That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, you know
but then I love to see it, though.
I'm
you know
active.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm active. I'm out there. I'm hitting the clubs. I'm hitting concerts. You know what I'm saying? I'm everywhere.
Yeah, man, but you still got to be careful with COVID, too, though.
Oh, I do. You know.
Okay.
I'm careful with it because, you know, my mama just had it. She just got over it. You know what I'm saying? The homeboy Vic, baby mama, just died like last week from it. You know what I'm saying? And he had to take custody of his 12-year-old daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, my kids ain't going to lose me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not before they grown. They going to bury me. I ain't going to bury none of them.
Right. Fact.
So.
Fact. You know where did Dez come into play?
Dez came into play because of you.
Yeah.
Because after I stopped working at Crest, you got me on at LSO.
Yeah.
Y'all was already working in LSO, that bullshit 5 hours a night type shit.
Still working hard.
Hard as fuck.
Oh, God.
For 5 hours. What
Getting
time
up
do we
at,
gotta work? Like
Nigga, we had to be there, what, at 5, I think?
Nah. It was
like 3.
3.
It was like 3.
Oh, it was 3. God damn.
You would probably show up at 5.
Yeah.
You know how you felt that day.
You was there a long time. You could do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got me on up there, and I was still at Chris, and I was still at the Hearst though.
Oh God,
No. I'm tripping. I was gone from Hearst. I was at Ziggy's.
But I knew that you wasn't. I was like, nah. See, my nigga Rhyno be killing shit, nigga. So I knew that you wasn't yourself.
Yeah.
At LSO.
Yeah.
And that's what I was telling them. I was like, nah, something is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tired right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know how you worked.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's
so did you know anything at LSO?
I already knew about the heart fit.
Oh, okay.
The heart failure and the diabetes.
Oh, okay.
At LSO.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But I hadn't came up on the kidney.
Yeah.
And the dialysis. Or the brain surgery yet. You know what I'm saying? I was still whole at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. They disrespected me, man, that I had to walk out on them. I think so. Y'all kept close though.
Yeah.
Man, it's good to see real niggas.
Oh, God. Disrespecting me too, though. You know, I was getting Alex ass. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God. That's the nigga that disrespect me. I'm like, bro, nigga, you Mexican, bro. Like, you not white, bro. It's cool, my nigga. Like, I don't know why you acting like this,
like,
bro.
You been here 10 years and they got respect for you, but you do realize this company finna go under. I told them the company was finna go under before it went under.
Oh, God, you did.
And they all lost their job. 26 years plus and everything.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? All they got is contract.
Nigga, before COVID.
Yeah, before COVID.
So it wasn't COVID's fault.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, it was LSO's fault.
It was, yeah, exactly.
Now all they got is contract workers. My nigga Patrick is a contract worker for him right now.
Oh, is he?
He handled all the Indian territory by the casino and shit.
Okay, yeah. Already.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I met Dez through you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when I seen him, I'm like, who is this buff nigga that's always walking through here mugging? Because, you know, I'm used to mugging everybody.
Right. But Dez really don't be mugging.
That's his face.
That's his look.
That's his face. Just
and
like
that's
my face.
look. And that's my look, too, though. I'm like, man, I'm cool. I'm happy. I just, you know.
I don't smile like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, when you been through so much, you know what I'm saying, nigga, that's just your facial expression. On God, it is. Especially black men too, because we go through so motherfucking much. Oh, and God.
I knew he wasn't from the city.
Yeah.
Just looking at him, I knew he wasn't from the city.
Yeah.
Like,
that nigga from
different.
that gut.
I knew he was a low. I knew he was a low because he always had an OSU or a Denver or it was something with orange in it. Houston. We couldn't even wear them kind of hats up there.
Oh, God.
You know
he told him, too.
He had it every day.
Yeah.
But he noticed me because I always had on a different pair of shoes every day. A different pair of red shoes.
Working in them motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying? And the day he came to talk to me, I had on some gray Air Max.
Oh, okay,
and he came up to me, he was like, hey, cuz, you disrespectful than a motherfucker working in them Max. Them shoes is brand new. I was like, bro, they just shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, you need to take them off. You got another pair of shoes in your car right now. I know you do. Yeah, I do. But I ain't walking out there to change. You know what I'm saying? We kind of started chopping it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I found out he was from Guthrie, and I got people from Guthrie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shayla and all them. Lisa. You know, all them. And of course he know him, you know what I'm saying? He's a big groover, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm from Bounty Hunter, you know what I'm saying? So we don't, you know what I'm saying? Right. We don't click, but I'm over all that by this time, you know what I'm saying? Most of my best friends is Lokes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got a couple dogs that's been back down since day one, CB, Debo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Like, my closest people is Lokes, you know what I'm saying? And most of them are from 6-0. Like, my great-grandma's side of the family, they started Walnut Crip. You know what I'm saying? That's what they from, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have an issue like that. I don't do the color lines. Stopped that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, when I was like 21, after I had to start beating up everybody on the west side, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? He was just a real nigga. He was a cool nigga.
Off top.
You know what I'm saying?
Off top.
He was telling me about an organization that he had, MOR, Men of Royalty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the organization do just real nigga shit.
Right.
They do drives. They drop off school supplies to random schools, donations. You know what I'm saying? They they help the kids out. You know what I'm saying? It's basically to show the kids not to do what the fuck we did. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And we did a lot. You know what I'm saying? That cost us a lot. So y'all don't really want to go through that. The next 2 generations after us ain't built the same way. Each generation get weaker, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Right.
That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Our kids ain't animals like we was, and I don't want them to be.
Right.
But at the same time, I want you to be a man. If you create something, you gonna take care of it, or you gonna get these hands.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that go for my daughters too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be women. Y'all ain't gonna be hoes. Y'all ain't gonna be out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna represent me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The way I want to be represented. And you know what I'm saying? He was on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got 4 kids. I only got 1 biological. You know what I'm saying? Rhyno Garden. But Christian, I've been in his life since he was 6. He 21.
In college.
Nigga pre-med. OU.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lil Ebony, I've been in her life since she was 2. You know what I'm saying? That's my daughter's mama, but then we had my daughter together.
Yeah.
She's 2. She 21. You know what I'm saying? She went to college. She went to SWASU for a couple years. She pregnant right now, about to have my granddaughter. You know what I'm saying? I ain't happy about it, but it's, you know, it is what it is. 38, about to be a grandpa. You know what I'm saying?
It's life.
Pawpaw, don't call me grandpa. But, you know what I'm saying? My daughter, you know what I'm saying? Rhyno Garden, Deuce, Jr. You know what I'm saying? She 17. She at PC West.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, she was a baby.
Baby. You hear me?
When I met
baby. And my son Tiano, he 15, and literally, like, when I got with his mama, she was pregnant.
Yeah.
And I didn't know she was pregnant. She hid it from me for like 2 months. But I found out before she told me. And I got in my head, I was like, she got a week to tell me while I'm walking.
Yeah.
She told me 2 days later. And I was like, you know, I already know, right? She's like, how you know? I was like, that's not important how I know, you know what I'm saying? But I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I mean, you took a nigga in, you know what I'm saying? When I was doing bad, man, you cook every day, you clean, you do what the fuck you supposed to do. That's my son. You know what I'm saying?
On me.
I was there to cut the cord, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I was there to hold that little nigga, you know what I'm saying? I put them pictures on Snap the other day. That's my son, 15, he out here, he in Texas, you know what I'm saying? He in Denton, Texas.
Yeah.
Running niggas over on that football field, shaking them dreads.
Okay, already.
You know what I'm saying?
Already.
But,
so then y'all linked up. What I'm talking about?
Me and Des?
Yeah. Because me and you left. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Des was there for shit a couple months. But I didn't know that y'all was still hanging, because then I left.
Yeah, he told me to come to the house for a meeting. He wanted to introduce me to everybody.
Yeah, nigga came to the house. Oh, yeah. That nigga knew you was solid if you came to the house, goddamn.
Yeah.
You came to the house.
And it was funny because everybody that was there pre-me and pre the homeboy D, because he brought both of us on the same day.
Okay.
D from Sunnyside or whatever, and D from 3 Things. But, you know what I'm saying? He a dog. And I'm a dog, but everybody else was from Hoover.
Yeah.
Parker State.
Yeah, Parker State. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? They was kind of looking like, I came in there jeweled down.
Right, ready up.
Flamed up, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm known for, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they was looking like, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? But they basically round table you, you know what I'm saying? And they ask you what makes you a king.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What makes you feel like you a king? And I said, I was born a king. You know what I'm saying? My last name is Garden, and I just do king shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I take care of my kids. I work.
Right. That's the first thing, right?
I grit. I grind. I get it. I take care of my mama. You know what I'm saying? Me and my mama didn't even have a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? I got put out at 16 and had my own apartment from then on. You know what I'm saying? But that's my mama. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be nothing without my mama. So, you know what I'm saying? I still take care of my mama. And like I said, when I got all that money from that hustling, we bought that house. You know what I'm saying? You own that. This is you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't even bought my own house yet.
Right.
Which I could have, though.
Real nigga
But I was
shit.
helping everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, we did that round table, you know what I'm saying? And I told him why, you know what I'm saying? And immediately he was like, shit, I motion he in.
Yeah.
Everybody else was like, we motion he in too. And then they did the homeboy D, but D raw, you know what I'm saying? He was younger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was real activated still, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but his answers were solid too, but they was just pretty solid, you know what I'm saying? You're saying he came in too, you know what I'm saying? So you go through the little 3-month probation or whatever. You got to pay your dues. It's $50 a month. You know what I'm saying? For us to do these drives and all of this, and then
it's a real organization.
Yeah, it's a real organization.
Yeah, and so you got to build it up. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to invest in it.
So they give you shirts to sell, like the shirt I had on Snap. The shirt we gonna give you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your first shirts is regular until after you get on. And then when you get on, you get your King shirt that say King on your left arm.
Right.
But you know, I'm a dog, so I wanted it on my right arm.
Yeah.
He broke the rules for me, you know what I'm saying? But I made it through. I guess you could say D didn't make it through. You know what I'm saying? I took the shirts and I was blowing them out. I was selling enough shirts for like 3 people. You know what I'm saying? So
that nigga was doing this thing.
Yeah, man, it was real nutritious. As soon as he came in, I was like, he had already paid all the dues and everything, and I'm looking at everybody else like, hey, bro, he had already paid his dues. He done showed his shirts. Where y'all at on y'all shirts, man? I'm confused right now. What's going on, man? This guy here is amazing. You know what I mean? So,
oh God, you was putting the
I was putting.
Man, you was putting the brand on like that.
Yeah, I was. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when they couldn't sell their shirts, he would go get them from them and bring them to me.
I'm like, I'm coming over there to pick up y'all shirts, man. I say, hey, man, Rhyno still running. Where y'all at on y'all shirts? You know what? Don't even worry about it, man. It's cool. You know.
Bro, this nigga been like that though. Oh God.
He brought me like 12 extra shirts one time. I was like, I ain't never had these before.
Yeah.
So, you know, of course I bought one for me. Yeah. And then I gave him all the bread right then. I was like, I'm giving all these away.
Yeah.
So I just paid for the shirts up front out of my pocket and I just passed them out. You know what I'm saying? Around the city, my uncle.
Yeah, for marketing.
Shout out to James, you know what I'm saying? My uncle, he a preacher. He's representing, you know what I'm saying? And we've been linked up ever since.
Oh God, man, it's good to see real niggas doing real shit though. You know what I'm saying? And for the youth though, because that's what it's about. It ain't really about our age no more, because niggas are stuck in their ways. They ain't gonna change. Man, it's about getting these kids to the next level, you know, because they at home with no fathers, you know what I'm saying? Like, and no OGs. Like, there really ain't no OGs.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why I'm like that though. My daddy got murdered when I was 6.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My nigga James, Alex Garden, he was a G from 6'0". You know what I'm saying? He got took out by some 6'0" niggas because they was hating. Because just like me, you know what I'm saying? He was worse than me back then. That was the 80s.
Yeah.
When gold was cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Pops was out there stupid. You know what I'm saying? Making all the cheese in the city. He had all the bitches in the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you see my Pops' baby mamas, my mama, my brother's mama, my sister's mama, you know what I'm saying? They all dying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? And my sister, Brittany, I didn't even meet her till I was 18.
Oh, for real?
You know what I'm saying? So, at first it was just me and James. You know what I'm saying? I met him when I was like 3. You know what I'm saying? But he only a year and 4 months younger than me. We find out about Brittany when I'm 18 and he's 17. We go to my Meemaw house. My Meemaw stay right behind Northeast or whatever, the house right across the street. I walk in the house with my girl. Bro come out and say, when you see her, you gonna know who she is.
Yeah, looking just like you.
Right. So I go in the room, survey left, survey middle, survey right, heart drop.
Damn.
Like you took my body off and put it on a female.
For real?
You know what I'm saying? My head off and put it on a female. Scared the shit out of me. Okay? Like, I was like, because I could have met this girl. She been in Oklahoma her whole life, but she stayed in enemy turf. You know what I'm saying? She Midwest City, you know what I'm saying? Deep Midwest City type shit. She graduated from Carl Albert. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get a little older, and I found out I got some more brothers and sisters.
Damn.
That I ain't never met. Nigga, these kids was in the stomach when Pops got killed.
Oh, okay.
Nigga named Alex. This nigga been in the pen for a long time, but he got a phone And he found my brother on Facebook. Can't nobody find me on Facebook because
you ain't
I
on
never
Facebook.
had social media until I just got this snap.
Okay, right.
So he found my brother. Somehow he knew about my brother and Brittany, but didn't know about me. And I'm the oldest out of all siblings.
Mm-hmm.
So my brother was telling him, like, man, you gotta holler at Big Bro first before you holler at me. You know what I'm saying? JG wasn't having it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my only brother. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So he get a nigga my number. I'm hollering at him, you know what I'm saying? He telling me what he know. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling him everything. He shooting me some pictures. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, once again, this nigga looks just like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, looks just like me. And then it's another little girl named Alex and another girl named Keisha. I ain't never met Alex, Keisha, or the one in the pen. I ain't never met none of them. But they know, we all know about each other. And Alex and Keisha's out here somewhere, and he in the pen here somewhere. But, you know what I'm saying? That's why you really got to know your family, because you might run into your sister. You know what I'm saying? And not know it's your sister.
Right.
And that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? But
I do appreciate your time, Ron B, man, and I just love to see that you still pushing, my nigga, and you still out here, you know what I'm saying? And you not letting nothing get in your way or living your life on how you want to. Like, you might have some bump in the roads and you might have to do it different, but you not letting that shit stop you. Like, you're not in the house feeling sorry for yourself and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? And that right there is inspiring, bro. And this story on this podcast is inspiring, bro, because we take a lot of shit for granted. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, we take a lot of everyday movements, shit with our limbs, with our eyes, with our ears. We take all this shit for granted, and it can change overnight. And I appreciate you having the courage to tell your story on my podcast, bro. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Because he was there when I first started my podcast. You was there, shit, supporting my podcast, and now it's 199, man, and y'all own my podcast, and I appreciate y'all boys, man. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, real niggas just do real things, man, and it's just good to see real niggas out here still at it, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of fakes out here, man.
A lot of them.
You know what I mean? Yeah, already.
I definitely appreciate
blessings to the game.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Shout out Brandy Podcast, man. That's episode 199, man, with Rhyno Garden, man, and Dez, man, from Men of Royalty, MRR. Y'all tap in, like, if y'all want to donate or anything, you know what I'm saying, like Cash App or anything, man. I appreciate y'all.
Already, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.